Hi there, I'm Kevin Vaughn, and I'd like to tell you about the Canon IPF 825 wide format printer. The unit's behind me here, and it is a 2-roll printer. Now, Canon does make an 800 series that's a 1-roll, that is the 815. Otherwise, they're exactly the same, completely identical. But if you pull the paper catch tray back, you can see you have access to the 2 media rolls. The first roll right here, we have 36-inch paper loaded on it. And the second roll is available here. I don't have anything on it right now, but you get the idea. Okay, let's go over some technical specs here, and then we'll see how easy it is to change the roll of paper in the 825 printer. First off, you have an onboard processor that handles all the file processing, and inside the system is a 160 gig hard drive for all of your print spooling, writing the information. It takes a lot of the strain off your network and off of your other computers as far as processing the files. If you've dealt with any of the other inkjet printers like an HP, you have the individual cleaners for the print heads. This has just got one maintenance cassette, and that fits in right here. This cleans the print heads off. It's very easy to change, obviously. Ink is a big deal with inkjet printers, and this particular model, the 825 and the 815, can use 2 different size tanks. Now, what comes on board out of the box is a 330 milliliter tank. This is the yellow. This is a 5-color system. It has the pigment black, dye black, and the CMY. But 330 milliliter, it is possible to put a 700 milliliter tank in here, so you'll get a tremendous ink capacity. And by going with the bigger ink size, it will very much lower your cost per square foot or cost per print. So now let's take a look at how easy it is to change the paper. So I've got a roll of paper in there. I want to get it out and put another roll in place. It's super easy with the 825. First thing you do is access the user panel here. There's a button that says load/eject. I'm going to press that button and then follow the wizard. It's asking me to load a roll or remove a roll. I'm going to select remove a roll. Press the OK, which is like the enter button. And the machine's going to do its thing and unload the roll. Okay, that was fast. So now I'm going to lift these panels to access that roll of paper. This just lifts straight out. So if you want to put a different type of media in the machine, or if you're just replacing a roll, just replace it on the spindle like you do in the other printer. I'm going to put it back into the carriage. Roll the paper in until it makes contact with the sensor. You'll hear a little beep. So I'm going to go ahead and lower these panels. And the next thing it's going to do is tell me to press OK to feed the paper. Now the wizard's going to ask me one more thing, and that's the paper type. Again, with this printer, there's a multitude of different medias you can use. Plain paper, heavyweight paper, photo paper, film. How much time we got? We got all day. We can talk about different medias. So we're going to select plain paper. That's what's in the machine. It's going to feed up the roll. It's going to measure the width. When it's done, it's going to be ready to print. Okay, I've just sent a print job, and it's a pretty large GIS map file. So it's going to take just a second to process on the computer. It just hit the printer. You can hear it warming up. It's feeding the paper, and it's processing that file with the onboard controller, writing that image to the hard drive, and it's going to do that concurrently. So if you were sending other files, it would be doing that while it's printing the first one. Another second here for it to warm up. And here comes the print. So you know, by inkjet standards, this file came out pretty fast. On some older models, say like an HP 1050, this would probably take about 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, depending on the file size and how fast it spooled it. You're going to have trouble seeing this because you're not in person, but if you were here, you'd see that there's no banding in this image. You don't have any of those stripes that appear within the color. It's very smooth, very nice fine line details, and that's just how this printer works. It's the Canon Image ProGraph 825. It's also available as a one roll as the 815, but otherwise the configuration is exactly the same. If you need more information, go to our website, www.tafco.net. I'm Kevin Vaughn. Thanks for checking it out.